Hello, fellow Geminis. How are you? Sorry for the shaking of the camera there. It will stop in a second. Sorry about that. Welcome to your summer reading. I apologize, I'm a little late. This is for July and August. Yeah, I've been a little bit under the weather. I tried doing this earlier today and it didn't work, but now I'm getting to it at nighttime. So hopefully this will be out very soon for you and you'll get to it as soon as you can get to it. As soon as you want to get to it. This is, like I said, general reading, so it may not resonate with absolutely everyone, but you're all very unique and different, so you can feel what resonates with you individually and leave the rest behind for others. You can also tune into your moon and your rising sign for more guidance. What else do I want to say? I think that's about it. So I've got the main cards here on the desk, and I'm going to clarify every card with the tarot deck. I've got more cards I'm going to pull at the end, probably from the flower deck, maybe from the gypsy deck, or the angel cards. We're going to see how we feel. I was feeling the flower deck, though, because I pulled that out earlier. Okay, let's get started with your reading. Okay, we got two cards that came out of the deck from Into the Lonely Woods. So we're going to go through those. They work in tandem, I find. The first one is From the Below to the Above. And then we have The Consolation of Isolation. We'll talk about one at a time here. From this one here came out first, The Consolation of Isolation. What Spirit's trying to say here is when we're alone, we feel oftentimes sad and isolated. But you can feel alone when you're in a group of people as well. And Spirit doesn't want you to feel lonely. You can feel lonely when you're alone. You can feel lonely when you're with a group of people. But the energy of this card is the consolation of being alone is that you can find yourself. You have time to think. I can't jump ahead. I wanted to jump ahead because this card really works with the rest of the cards, or at least a couple of the cards. The one that was below it anyway. What the heck? I'm going to jump ahead anyway. I always do that. We have the Confront card right below it. And it's confronting your shadow side. That's all I want to say for that. That's what this energy is kind of about. It's confronting yourself. It's about finding yourself, finding your voice, listening to your higher self. And it came out with this card From Below to the Above. And what Spirit is saying with this energy is to not think down, not look down at the ground anymore, to look up, to hold your head up high, to be proud, to look forward to goals and to plan things, and to not be the one, staring at the ground, not be the wallflower. I mean, unless you're, really a quiet person and that is truly what you prefer. But it's the energy of bringing yourself out of that. No more time for sadness and loneliness, but it's a time to get out of that energy. So, okay, we're gonna clarify these cards as well to find out more about them, but that's what I'm getting right off the bat. And below that, we have the Confront card, which works really well, like I said, with that energy. It's time to confront your shadow side. And you can't do that if you're with a group of people all the time. You need time to yourself. You need time to be alone, to think, to confront things, to heal. So I feel like you've been spending a lot of time by yourself, whether you wanted to or not. You've been spending a lot of time in isolation. And we have, so on this card here, we have the Consolation of Isolation. The word isolation's even on the card. The third card, or the fourth card out, is Sadness and Isolation. Again, Spirit's really trying to hammer home a point here. If you've been feeling sad and alone, this is definitely your reading. Definitely. But it gets better. So hang in there because it gets much better. Okay. Yeah, this is a heavy energy. It definitely is. This to me is the energy of the dark night of the soul. If you want to put a label on it, somebody who's going through a very difficult time. Um, yeah, I felt like a heaviness in my chest right now. Like, oh, I want to take a deep breath because it's like I feel like sighing or crying. It's a sad energy. But you're not alone, okay? And it's time now to bring yourself out of that if you can, okay? I mean, you can. You absolutely can. But I don't want to make it sound so easy. I know it's not. Something great is going to happen. Something comes along and brings you out of it. You do. You take yourself out of this. New vitality. The energy changes drastically. Oh, and I just got chills all in the side of my head again. The energy changes so drastically. You literally go from sadness and isolation to new vitality. Look at oh my gosh, the goosebumps are crazy right now. Crazy. I get them all in my face and my head and everything. I love this energy. This is great. This is how I feel right now. I feel the energy. And it's amazing. It's really great energy. I hear the music and I can feel the energy. You change drastically your energy. I love this. And what happened is this, the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups, this is love. This is a bond. This is somebody coming into your life or somebody you already know, but something strengthens. If it's somebody you already know, the bond is strengthened. This is a very strong bond that you have with someone, and it brings new vitality into your life. All right, this is wonderful energy. We're going to clarify everything. I'm kind of talking as if we're not going to clarify them, but I'm totally clarifying these. I can't wait. And the last card we have is the Four of Pentacles. Now, what I'm feeling with this energy is normally Spirit would say to not be so tight. I feel like with the energy of hanging on to your money, but I'm feeling almost the opposite. I'm feeling like Spirit saying rein this in, because with the locks and I don't know, I'm feeling the opposite energy in a way. Spirit isn't saying don't be so tight with your money. I think Spirit's saying rein it in. I feel like maybe you're spending a little too much. Take it as it resonates, okay? If it's the other way, then you'll know it. You'll know what Spirit's saying to you. But some of you are saving for a house. Some of you are saving to move. I feel that as well. There's a lot going on with that energy. But I really feel Spirit saying rein it in. Okay? Now let's clarify. All right, Geminis. This is for July and August. Gemini, July and August. Clarify from below to the above. From the below to the above, please. From the below to the above. From the below to the above for Geminis. From the below to the above for Geminis, please. The King of Pentacles. This is a lot of resources, saving for a family, saving for a home, which is funny because I just talked about that with this card. From below to the above. Whoops. Remember I said don't look down, think of your goals. Think of things up, think of building yourself up. That's what we're talking about. Think of your plans. Make plans. Don't not make plans. Put it that way. Make plans for the future. Take a course. Change jobs. The King of Pentacles talks about that with resources. Your resources are going to change. But you have got to make the plans too, though. but your resources look like they're going to change. Oops. And you have a lot of options. You have a lot of choices. While you're spending time alone, contemplating things, healing, contemplate the options that you have, the choices. Which ones are you going to take? Which ones are you going to leave behind? You have a lot of options there. You have a lot more choices than you think. Now the confront card. Confront card for Gemini, please. The confront card for Gemini. The confront card for Gemini. Whoops. Learn to shuffle. The confront card for Gemini, please. The Lovers. Interesting. My little papers are coming off. The confront card. This is used to be called the choice. So you could be have to make a choice. This goes deeper than a relationship for some of you. When you're confronting your shadow side, there could be a choice that has something to do with your shadow side, things that you have buried, and there could be a choice that you have to make, or it's more a decision than a choice. I'm feeling that for some of you. It's a decision you have to make, but it's locked away on your shadow side. It's something that you don't tell people about. It's a secret. I'm not sure what it is, but it's something I'm feeling. And for others of you, it could be a choice between two people. And for others of you, I'm feeling that you're just confronting your shadow side because of a past relationship, and you've got a lot of buried pain, and you need to heal. And that's locked up in your shadow side. There's a lot of heartbreak that's buried there. And that's what's causing the sadness and isolation. That needs to be addressed because you buried it away. That's very strong. Yeah, we got the Hangman. You're stuck in that place with this pain and this unhealed heart from a past relationship. The sadness and isolation. You haven't, I feel that. You haven't healed from that yet. Your soul wants to take off, but your heart is stuck. Your heart's in limbo. You need to bring your soul and your heart together. Even though your head's saying you're okay. Sometimes, some of you, your head's saying it's okay. You're okay. Others of you are saying, no, my head does not say that. But you need to bring your heart in tandem with your mind. Because your mind's saying you want to get over it. Excuse me. New vitality. Okay, now what about this new vitality? What changes? You decide to change your mind. This was you, the Five of Cups, staring at your broken cups in sadness and isolation. What changed everything was you had a new perspective. You opened your eyes to something else. You were able to heal your heart. Or at least not, how do I say that? What's the energy at? Like, it's, you weren't feeding the pain. I don't mean that you're doing it on purpose or anything like that. Please don't take it like that. It's, you just not even pushed it away. I'm seeing it, but I can't explain it. You just had a new perspective. you let all this light in. You let all the light in, and your heart was able to breathe again. I know what I'm saying makes no sense, but I'm trying. So you turned around, you saw your cups. You were able to walk over the bridge to get to the new castle. And everything changed. Everything changed. And I wish that for all of you. All of you going through this. The 10 of Cups. That's what happened. This bond. Maybe you just started going out more. Socializing more. Like, to put it in, like, everyday terms, rather than, your heart had light in it and stuff. Maybe you went out and socialized. You met up with friends. You weren't like a hermit at home anymore, because you were, not staying in and feeling pain all the time. You were able to let your heart breathe. That's how I'm feeling it. All right, 10 of Cups. Whoops, I just dropped half the deck. All right, 10 of Cups for Gemini, please. 10 of Cups for Gemini. Tell me about this 10 of Cups. All right, we have the 7 of Wands. You stood up for yourself. You stood up and you thought, I deserve better. I deserve love. I deserve this, and I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight for this. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is awesome. I'm going to fight for this. I'm going to fight for me. I'm not going to stay at home and cry anymore over this person, or over what happened. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm going to go out and I'm going to socialize and I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to live my life because I deserve more. That's what you did. Isn't that awesome? It is. And that's what happened. You met somebody, or you strengthened your bond with somebody you already knew, and it blossomed. That's awesome. That is awesome. And now we know how. All right. And now this 4 of Pentacles. What is this about your money? Whoops. 4 of Pentacles for Gemini. 4 of Pentacles. We already know about your resources, like your plans. Resources. Okay, 4 of Pentacles for Gemini in the summer, please. What are you talking about here? 4 of Pentacles for Gemini in the summer. Tell me about the 4 of Pentacles for Gemini. Apparently, Spirit doesn't want to. There we are. The Death card. Interesting. Something is ending, and something is coming new. I think your money worries are ending. Let me feel this. Spirit's saying you don't have to actually hang on so tight. Spirit wants you to feel abundant, not hold on so tight, and money will flow easier to you. It could also mean an inheritance. I'm not trying to say someone's going to pass on, but it could mean money, a windfall of money. A windfall. Like a good chunk of money somehow. That's really good. But yeah, I just keep focusing on this, her holding on to it, and I keep hearing, you don't have to hold on so tightly. Let go of it, let go of it. Earlier I was saying tighten the reins. But now I'm feeling with this death card energy, you don't have to hold on so tight. Interesting. It could be for two different groups of people. But yeah, you don't have to hold on so tight. I like that. All right, let's see if we have an outcome here. An outcome at the end of the summer, please. Whoa. The end of the lonely warrior, the wounded warrior. This is the wounded warrior. This is who you are. It's going to be the end of that. Because all the cards are positive at the end. This is what we have. The wounded warrior no more. It's you coming out of it. That's the energy I'm feeling. You being in the energy, but you're coming out of it. It's still there because you're in it, but you're coming out of it. You've just got to stand up for yourself. Stand up for you. Stand up for what you believe in. Now, let's see. Actually, I want an angel card first. For Gemini in the summer. Gemini in the summer, please. July and August. July and August for Gemini. July and August for Gemini, please. On the floor again. I have a nickel for every card I dropped. Take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. Aha. Trust your gut. Take action. That's what we're talking about, taking action, making plans. Lovingly assert yourself. I like that. Gemini, please, in the summer. Gemini in July and August. Whoops. I've got two cards here. You've had so much going on that you're spread too thin. This has to change now so your vitality, which is this card, you can recharge. Look at that, new vitality. So you've had so much going on so that you're spread too thin. This has to change so that your vitality can recharge. Look at that word. Simplify your life, it says. Simplify your life. I love that. See, I'm making a mess of all the cards. But I had to show you that. And then one more came out with it. Patience. Your prayers have been heard and they're being answered. They are being answered. That's awesome. That is awesome. All right, Geminis, I hope you enjoyed that reading. If it resonated, please give it a thumbs up so I know that I'm on the right track. If anyone's heard this, if it's resonated, I mean. And if you would like to subscribe for more great videos, I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here with me. Take care, Geminis. Namaste.